The other thing that has been a significant change, that every single time that I leave the house to do anything, even if I'm going to go get a haircut or I'm going to go to the grocery store or whatever, I go out of my way every time, every day, with every human interaction that I have, is to leave that person smiling, happy, laughing, cheerful, to treat everybody with caring and compassion and love and respect and consideration. Because who knows, maybe that person is having a bad day, and all they need is somebody to take that moment where they normally wouldn't. So, just as an example, the other day I had a medical appointment and I saw the doctor that I needed to see, and I was finished and I was checking out. And the you know how you check in, and then the woman who was checking me out was upset in some way. I knew that she was upset. Her hands were shaking and her eyes were tearing up, and I could tell that she was having something was going on. I don't know what. So I just asked her, I said, "Are you okay?" And she kind of looked at me and she reached over and got a Kleenex and she was crying. It's like, hmm. So I made my appointment. I left the building. And then right next door in that same strip mall, there was a pharmacy. And, we're coming up on Valentine's Day or whatever. So I went into the pharmacy and I bought this little plush thing, like a little stuffed doll. And it had something like, like hang in there, kid, or, it'll be, whatever little message was on the thing.
Yeah.
So I just buy, it cost $5, $6, whatever. So I bought the thing and I went walking back in, and when I walked back in, she was talking to another patient, so I kind of stood aside and I waited for that interaction to finish. And then I walked up to her. I said, "Hey, listen, I don't know what's going on, but I think you need this." And I just gave her that thing, and she just basically lost it.
Wow.
I still to this day I don't know what, but she held. She didn't just hold my hand; she squeezed my hand.
Yeah.
She says, "Thank you so much. You have no idea." And I said, "Well, I just hope you have a better day, darling." And I moved on.
Wow.
Now
Yeah.
that's not something that I would have done before. If I had noticed that she was upset and she was having a bad day, there's no way that I would have stopped what I was doing, go out of my way to try to make her feel a little bit better.
Right. Wow.
So that's that. I look for
Yep.
those opportunities now,
Hmm.
where I'm the opposite of selfish,
Right.
and
Right.
and if I can find somebody who's having a bad day and just make them smile or whatever, then that's what I do.